My name is Caitlin Cicero. I was the AmeriCorps member serving with Ready, Set, Go to kindergarten as the community engagement coordinator.
My name's Nicole Sagert, my husband's Kevin Sagert, and our son is Jerry Sagert. Jerry was just over 3 when we started going to Ready, Set, Go.
Ready, Set, Go is one of the 11 community collaboratives that are powered by United Way. So that does mean funding, but it also means bringing all of these different agencies together in our community to combine resources. The target of the Ready, Set, Go collaborative is kindergarten readiness. It really helps to catch the kids who are falling through the cracks in our community.
One of the first things that we noticed with Jerry's development was speech. He had trouble with pronunciation, and he would get really frustrated when you couldn't understand him, and that was one of our first signs that there was something kind of major going on.
When any of the kids start with us at playgroup, we administer the Ages and Stages questionnaire. So when I did the Ages and Stages questionnaire with Jerry, I noticed that he was behind in some of the target areas, specifically communication and some of the gross and fine motor skills.
The Ages and Stages at Ready, Set, Go picked up on the speech delay, and that was the first thing that ever set us off to start looking for other answers. There was this incident when he was in Ready, Set, Go, and Jerry ended up having a meltdown.
It all started when another student wasn't interacting with Jerry in a way that was good for Jerry. So Jerry was trying to communicate that, but because he had issues with speech, it just wasn't coming out the right way.
This was when we were just starting to really kind of question the behavioral issues, if things were extreme enough that we needed to talk to a doctor, or if it was just typical toddler development.
He had a complete meltdown. Mom tried to get him to calm down. It wasn't successful. I finally convinced Jerry to walk in the hallway with me just to get him out of the classroom and to calm down for a second.
Once I composed myself enough to leave the classroom to go check on them, I come around the corner of the hallway, and Caitlin just very matter-of-factly looked at me and was, "You ever had him tested for autism?" And that's when everything became real.
It was a difficult conversation to have. At that point, Nikki and I had developed a friendship, and I couldn't imagine what she must have felt, but I knew that we needed to have that conversation to do what was best for Jerry.
As soon as I saw somebody that wasn't family, somebody that's trained in that, to suggest something like that, it was like, okay, we need to do something about this. And I called his doctor that day when we left Ready, Set, Go. It's hard to think where we would be today without getting that autism diagnosis. I don't know how much longer it would have taken for somebody to say something for us to finally admit that we really did need help.
The early intervention made all of the difference for their family. They've told me several times that it completely changed their lives, that they're able to support Jerry how he needs to be supported and adjust their parenting style and work with the school district to make sure that Jerry is succeeding.
Jerry is definitely one of the proudest things I have ever done. He's a great little kid.
He's super smart and catches on to things so quickly, and his speech has improved tenfold. Jerry is a really great example of what early intervention can do for a child in need.
I know I've gotten nothing but compliments from his 2 preschool teachers that he's one of the best behaved kids they had in their class, that they were always like, "Look at Jerry, why can't do what Jerry's doing?"